Friends and family, on a serious note, I know at times it's hard, it's difficult, and we feel that you can't see the sunlight. I found out on a sad news just a while ago that one of my co-workers, one of my peeps, one of my persons that I consider a co-worker friend, someone that I respect and I look forward to seeing in the morning. Not every day, not every time, but I did. And I just heard that he passed away. And I know that life is difficult and it's hard. Sometimes we have to overwork our ass, and sometimes we don't have the help. Sometimes we don't have the courage to ask for help. Sometimes we forget that we're human, and we do mistakes, and our body sometimes can't handle the pressure. And sometimes life gets so difficult, and accidents do occur in life. I just hope that it was an accident and that he is suicide. And I pray upon him today more than ever, and I ask God and everybody that believes in Jesus Christ to do a prayer for Carlos Gonzalez. And I don't know exactly what happened, and I know he was having difficult times, and with this change of time in our work and everything, a lot of people don't have that support, don't have someone to fall on or to depend on, or someone to encourage us, someone to motivate us and give us inspiration, give us spirits, and someone that we could confide and ask for help. And I know it's emotional, it's hard, and I know that sometimes the more you ask, or the more you cry, or the more you reach out, people don't hear us. Why? Because people are going through it the same way, and some people, it's hard to accept that we didn't fail. It's just part of life that makes us feel that we fail. And I encourage everybody to get close to God. And I know it feels like in the times, and I feel it feels that you ain't got no way out. There's always a way out, everybody. Learn to have conversations with yourself, with one another, and sometimes there's nothing we could do to help you. I understand that. I completely understand that. And I understand people are afraid to lose everything that they work so hard for, everything that they sacrifice for. And in a blink of an eye, you lose everything. And it feels like the end of the world. It's not the end of the world, people. Life does get better, and I always use myself as an example. Yes, on occasions I've had accidents at work. Yes, on occasions I felt like giving up in life. And yes, on occasions I've asked for help and been denied, or no one could do nothing at the moment. And you feel like there's no way out. There's no escape. You don't have the ability or the strength to keep on fighting. And I encourage everybody to find it between themselves that there is a way out. Be careful at work, everybody. Don't just think that what you call it, is the end. There's always well, there's a will, there's a way, and where there's a way, there's an opportunity. So I encourage everybody to fight on, and if you fall or you get hurt or you have an accident, I pray to God that you found God first, that you accepted Jesus Christ, and that you forgive and allow God to work in mysterious ways in your temple, in your body. And if God calls you, accept it. Accept it that Jesus Christ is calling you, I guess. But please don't take your life away, and fight the hardest you can in life, because we all need you. We all depend on you. We all need that inspiration. We need that motivation in life. And I tell people that life is hard. I've never said it's easy. And when we hear moments like these, really affect us emotionally, and especially when we hear things that happen to good people that we know. And I encourage everybody to look for a way out. And if your body's so tired, remember, our bodies sometimes are our temples. I know several people that we overwork our ass. We think we can handle it. Hot days, stress days. We sometimes think that our bodies can handle it. And accidents do occur. And I just pray to God that He didn't take His life away or anything. I just found out right now, so it's emotional for me. It's hard, and I just pray that within himself, he did the correct thing, and he accepted God, and he left life in order. And I remember talking to him all the time, and it was a joy talking to him. He really loved talking to me, and he always asked me for a lot of questions. How would I do this? How would I do that? And I allow him to go into my channel and hear all the stuff that I'm going through in life. And he tells me, how do I do it? How do I keep on fighting, and how do I keep on marching, you know? And I always tell him, I don't know how. God works in mysterious ways. And God moves mountains sometimes. And He does clears paths. And He really finds our needs and our wants and our desires. And He puts the right persons in front of us. I hope that one way or another, God gave him that. And I know he had little kids, and he was going through a lot of stuff in life. And I know that it's hard. I know that life is difficult. I just pray to God that he didn't do a selfish thing, and he took care of himself, and he was right with God. And I'm going to continue talking about Carlos Gonzalez, my sisters and my brother that's gone to me to the Christmas parties. Got time to spend with him. And I just, like I said, I just hope nothing bad did. Because if it did, I don't think there's salvation. I don't think there's salvation, pero. And I don't think it's the right way to leave this earth, everybody. And I'll talk a little more when I find out what happened. It's rare and discomforting that our job is our life, our job is very hard, and a lot of people don't know how to deal with all the stuff that happens in our company. We lose contracts, our days change, our areas change, and our personnel changes, and sometimes we're all up temper and we're frustrated. We're going through a lot of stuff, and we deal with a lot of people, and sometimes people think that we're mature enough to handle the situation, you know. And I just want to tell, like I said, I repeat to everybody, just because you're laughing, you're being optimistic, and you're encouraging people, it doesn't mean that you're doing good. Sometimes we cry out what we want to hear, and we pretend that we're someone else. And sometimes we have diseases or problems in our health or something, and we don't know how to deal with it. And I just want to, once again, repeat to everybody, don't be afraid to reach out. And I've had several family members and friends that, you know, done the wrong thing. Especially a young person like my friend Carlos. We spent our last year's and this year's Christmas together, and he was a very awesome person, and I know he was struggling and he was going through a lot of depression, and every time I talked to him, he kept constantly telling me he was tired. He was tired, and I know that his car fucked up not so long ago, and he had to buy a new van. I don't know if this was the reason, or I don't know what happened to him, okay, everybody? And but all I do know that he was reaching out. He was having problems, and they changed him the area. And when they change you the area, a lot of us think it's the end of the world. For example, me. They put me in an area that I didn't like. I was having a difficult time. I was emotional, distressed. Sometimes I didn't know how to handle the situation. They constantly move me areas and stuff like that. I quickly adapt. I do bitch and I moan, and I thank God that I found somebody important in my life to be there for me and make it a lot easier. And I know that she's also going through a lot of overworking her ass and stuff like that. Baby, if you ever hear these messages, I wish that if you're going through a thing, don't get over carried away. Don't get a lot of people have breakdowns, nervous breakdowns, strokes. A lot of people have anxiety attacks. A lot of people get depressed. A lot of people think they're the end of the world. And things are gonna change. Things are changing. And God does everything for a reason, everybody. He wants to make us stronger. He knows that we can handle it. Don't give up. Yesterday I heard something beautiful. It says, it's like you're in an airplane, you're descending, and you're almost to touchdown, but the kids are all jumping up and down, and they're screaming and todo. And it's only 15 minutes more for the airplane to land, and your problems are going to be resolved. But those 15 minutes could be eternity. It could be mind-blowing. It could be emotional. It could be the worst time that you're ever gonna spend. Maybe it's gonna land as an emergency with no landing gear or no tires, or maybe it's a thunderstorm. Maybe it's the end of the world. In other words, you know. But it's only 15 minutes that you gotta be able to handle 15 minutes and the 15 minutes after that. So don't freak out. Don't think it's the end of the world. Don't get overwhelmed. Don't be in a hurry. Be patient, everybody. Everything falls in place. God does hear us. God does send the proper personnel, mejor dicho. And He gives you an escape out. If you can handle it, those 15 minutes of pressure, you can handle the next 15 minutes. So take day by day, and don't isolate yourself. Don't be negativity. Encourage yourself to be positive, everybody. Everything's gonna get well. And check yourself. Be happy. Willing to accept changes, and ask your significant other, ask whoever you have to ask for a prayer, for a helping hand, or don't give up. Don't get discouraged, and everything does get better. I'm right here driving on the beach now. I was in a bad area. Now I'm back finding the fruits of my job. I love to enjoy seeing the ocean and discovering new horizons and new ways. And this is my therapy. This is my way out, and I get paid for this, everybody. And I do lift, I cruise, and I enjoy it. Very helpful in life, and I encourage everybody. If you're not happy, find a solution. Ask for help, and don't feel that it's the end of the world. Please find a way. All right, everybody. You guys have an awesome day, and always remember that Jesus loves you. I love you, and life has a way of turning out in a better way. Sometimes we have to suffer in order to appreciate what we got. And just because you appreciate what you got, doesn't mean it lasts forever. So live day by day and appreciate every moment of yourself. And Carlos, I'm sorry that I wasn't there. I'm sorry that, not that I ignore you, but I wasn't there to comfort you and to give you support and encouragement. And the times that we shared, we definitely had something special as friends, you know. And I used to love, I used to always admire me and respect me and laugh, and I always had the ability to come to me and ask me for advice. And I used to encourage you and support, and I used to always tell you that everything was going to get better. I'm sorry I wasn't there for you. And I'll probably go to your funeral, but if not, I'll definitely pray for you. And I know my brothers and sisters, I'm always going to remember you también. That awesome person that you were. Una persona con a lot of joy, a lot of laughter. And we're going to miss you in our Christmas parties, alright? Sad that I heard this news today.